comparing earned value to budgeted costs and actual costs, we can determine the schedule variance and the spending variance for the project. Schedule variance indicates how far off our schedule we are. It is determined by subtracting the budget cost as at the current point in time from the earned value amount. When this variance is negative, we are behind schedule, and when it is positive, we are ahead of schedule. Spending variance is focused on how far off the budget we are. It is determined by subtracting the actual spend to date from the earned value amount. If the result is negative, we have overspent on the project. That is, we are over budget. And if it is positive, then we are under budget. Consider a project with total budgeted costs of $200,000 and an estimated percentage complete of 30%. Its earned value is $60,000. If the budget cost at the current time is $100,000, we can calculate the schedule variance as $60,000 less $100,000, which equals negative $40,000. This shows that the project is behind schedule. If the actual cost at the current time is $80,000, we can calculate the spending variance as $60,000 less $80,000, which equals negative $20,000. And this shows that the project is over budget. We can use a project progress chart to visually see what these two variances look like. On the vertical y-axis, we have the cost, and on the horizontal x-axis, we have time. In this chart, you can see the budgeted cost and time for the entire project of $200,000 and 12 months. The end point of this data line is the scheduled completion time and total cost according to the project's original budgets and timelines. The earned value is shown as the dashed line, and in this case it is below the budget data line, which shows that we are behind schedule. That is, the schedule variance is negative. And finally, we consider actual cost. In this example, actual cost is above the earned value data line, and this shows us that we are over budget. That is, that we have a negative spending variance. If the actual cost data line was below the earned value line, then we would be under budget. You can also forecast the revised budget by extrapolating the actual cost data line. In this case, the projection shows that the project is expected to run over time by 2 months and run over budget by $20,000. To recap, earned value is a useful technique for the monitoring of project progress against budget in terms of both time and cost. It enables us to break down and assess variances between actual spend and budgeted spend, and highlights whether a project is due to be completed on time, early or late, as well as on budget, under budget, or over budget.